Duke, are you ready? Let's do this.
I'm ready. I'm totally excited about it.
Good. I'm glad. I enjoy making videos. Do you enjoy making videos?
One of my favorite things.
Good answer. Hi, everybody. We're leaving in 2 weeks. We fly from San Francisco to Copenhagen. Well, to Copenhagen, and then we have a layover and fly to London.
Yes.
And we're going to spend...
Are you excited about it?
Very excited.
Good, good.
Starting to...
I think this is going to be one of our best trips ever.
I think so, too. We both have new suitcases. That'll be a
That's
interesting experience.
Yeah.
Both. We now have 2 carry-on suitcases.
We'll see if that works.
Yeah.
Backup plan is mine doesn't fit in, and I go back to my old suitcase. But I'm going to try for the first time to take just a carry-on. But I'm cheating a little bit too, because I also got a bigger backpack, personal carry-on, whatever they call it, which is bigger than my last one. Right. So the total amount of luggage hasn't gone down too much.
Okay. So we're in London.
Hold on.
4 nights.
Get my spreadsheet.
That's important.
Okay.
Okay, so we're in London 4 nights, is that right?
Yes. Hold on. We're in London 4 nights.
And that's the only place that I think that we've booked activities at all, because that's the first part. We're going to do a tour in Greenwich of St. Alphege Church. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. I managed to book that.
Yeah, your English isn't that good, is it? You're still learning.
Yes, through the Society of Genealogists. I booked that tour.
After you've been there, you'll be pronouncing it.
No, I don't think
really good.
I'll ever get my
your English,
my Queen's English or my King's English correct. But, and then we're also doing a tour of Parliament, which should be kind of fun.
Right.
So anyway, then we fly from London to Copenhagen, right?
Yes.
And I'll let you talk about that. I don't know if we're talking about stages, but the first stage would probably be London, Copenhagen, Morocco.
I think we have 3 stages. Well, six parts to the trip.
Yes.
Or maybe 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 parts to the trip.
Okay.
There's the pre-trip, the pre-real trip, because it's not big enough to be a stage.
You mean when we drive from Reno?
No, I'm talking about London and Copenhagen.
Oh, right.
We're just getting over there and
getting
over the jet lag.
Oh, it's almost a week, so yeah, that's.
And then the second part would be with the Rulofsons
in Morocco.
But it's kind of divided into that's stage 1, part A, stage 1, part B, because we're in Morocco and then France and Spain.
Right.
Kind of the same area though. And then stage 2, the 4th part of the trip. You follow me?
Go ahead.
Is with the Applebee's, and that would be Spain, France, and Switzerland.
Yes.
And then the 3rd stage would be from Zurich to Prague, mostly in the Czech Republic, but a couple nights in Munich.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Anything you want to say about the Morocco part of the trip? We're going to have a car and do a loop, right? We fly into Casablanca?
Marrakesh.
Marrakesh.
And we get there a day before the Rulofsons.
Roger and Gail.
Yeah, so...
and then we fly out of Casablanca?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we rent a car and hit a few places. I mean, if you'd asked me, say, 6 weeks ago, what I was excited about, it would be Morocco.
Right.
And if you ask me today, it's Prague.
because
that's the last stop on the trip, and that's what I've just been working on. Morocco seems like, well, that was so long ago that I was booking the hotels.
Yeah.
But when I was doing it, I remember I was really excited about it because everything was seemed so so interesting and yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I think I'm looking forward to the whole trip. I think it's going to be a great trip. Morocco will be a new country.
I've never been to Africa before, so this will be my first time in Africa, so that's cool.
Yeah, well, and I haven't spoken Arabic for 48 years.
How much Arabic do you speak?
Shui shui. and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, because I think in some places, even as I remember it, I learned it as shui shui, but then it was shui shui, and I don't know,
And it means,
little,
oh, okay.
you know. But I think I can
Tiny
still
bit, tiny bit.
count in the greetings, and I think I can remember it. We'll see.
Yes,
It's been a long time.
right. Well, in Morocco, so I've been studying French.
There
so
are still a few brain cells there, though.
There are lots of brain
retaining a little bit of a few things.
Travel is one of the things that keeps us sharp. So, yeah. And I've been studying French, so they speak French in Morocco, I understand.
Well,
I mean, I studied it in high school, but I've never been able to speak it. So.
yeah, I think in the areas of Morocco that we're at, I think they speak a lot of French. I think there's a lot of, I'm not sure, but I think there's a lot of French expats living there.
That could be.
Now, I think if we were in the northern part of Morocco, which is, just across from Spain, there's more Spanish
that'll be
up in that
interesting.
area, because it used to be Spanish Morocco and
Right.
French Morocco.
So it'll be interesting.
Most of the country French, and
Right.
that's the only area that we're in.
So the four of us fly from Casablanca to Barcelona.
Barcelona, yes.
Barcelona. So why don't you talk about what we're doing in Spain and France?
Well, we're renting a car in Barcelona, returning it to Barcelona. We're doing a loop. We're hitting a couple paradores
That we haven't been to
that
before.
we haven't been to. I think we're going to 3 actually. We're going to 1, 2, 3. One of which we've been to, I think. Well,
Okay.
we've definitely been to that one, Cardona, because
Yes.
I remember it
Yes.
very well. And that seems like a long time ago we were there. Well, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And then we go into France. 1, 2, 3, 4 days in France. We've been, I think, pretty much in that area.
Along in the Pyrenees there. Or
Yeah,
along the
well,
Pyrenees.
on the Mediterranean coast,
Right.
just north of Spain.
Yep.
Then we come back into Spain, and we hit one more parador that's one that's. Well, I want to back up just a second and say, because we talk a lot about paradors.
Yeah. We've been to a lot of them.
Paradores.
Yes.
I believe there are 98. It changes because they sometimes close one. 99, 98, something like that. And we've been to,
70 odd.
maybe even 80, maybe close to 80. And this is one. Even though we've been in this area, it's been closed. It was closed for
renovation.
renovation for like 3 years. I mean, maybe part of that was COVID related. It took so well, but it's now open.
Good. Good. Okay.
So and another one we're going to later. I'll just mention
Yes,
it now.
yeah.
Is Leon, where we stayed at that Parador, and then they leveled it. I mean, the front of it is an old, a very old structure. And then the way it was when we were there, and then behind, probably in the 60s, they had built a modern type hotel, but it was really
Kind of dated.
dated, but not dated like it's 200 years old.
Right.
It was just kind of worn out, and
So now it's open again. It should
so
be very
they
interesting.
leveled that
Yeah.
and rebuilt it.
Yes.
The rooms, the dining room, the reception, everything else was in the old section, old part.
It still is. Yeah.
It still is. So that would be cool too.
And then we end up in Barcelona, and
We
Roger
end
and
up in
Gail fly
Barcelona.
home from there, right?
Yep.
And then a couple days later, Rick and Elaine join us.
We take the train to Madrid, and then the next day they arrive in Madrid.
Okay. And we do some stuff in Spain with them.
We rent a car and we head northwest, I guess.
Oh, kind of up in that area we like, up there
Yeah,
along
not too far.
Galicia, sort of.
Well, we don't get to Galicia.
Okay.
We don't go that far west. But then we return the car in San Sebastian, which is up in the what's the word I'm thinking of? The Basque region.
Yes.
because when you rent a car, you can take it out of the country, but you still have to return it to the country you started in.
Right.
Maybe not the same
So
city.
that's where we return it?
So then we return. We only have that car for 4 days, I think, or 4 or 5.
So then we take a train into France?
Yeah, up to Bordeaux,
Oh, up to
just like we did
Yeah, last,
a couple of years ago, or a year ago, or
yep. Might have been last spring.
I think it might have been last year.
Yeah. So then from Bordeaux,
We rent a car again,
and we're going kind of due...
Northeast.
Northeast. Almost straight towards
just
Switzerland.
straight. Yeah. And so then we wander through, which is a very rural area of we haven't done this exact route, but we've been a little farther south and a little farther north, and it's a beautiful part of France and very quite rural, and
Should be great.
should be great. Staying in some smaller towns,
And then how long are we in? So then we go into Switzerland. Do we return the car before we go into Switzerland?
no.
Okay. And how long are we in Switzerland?
I think about a week.
Okay.
Hold on, I can tell you. Where does Switzerland start? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total nights in Switzerland. No, we keep the car in Switzerland, but then we return it to the Basel, Switzerland airport, which is in France.
Okay.
I thought that was kind of
Interesting.
interesting.
Yeah.
Because the Basel is right on the border.
Uh-huh.
You know how Switzerland is; it's all mountains. They can't build an airport there.
Difficult,
So
challenging.
they just across the river or whatever put the airport in France. So
that's
we're
where we
returning
turn-
the car to France.
And then Rick and Elaine fly home from
Then we take the
Zurich. We take the train.
we take the train to Zurich,
and they fly home from Zurich.
and then they fly home from Zurich the next day.
And then we go into Munich from there.
Then we take the we're taking a bus
from Zurich
Zurich to Munich.
Spend a few days in Munich, a couple days.
Yep. And,
And
then
then-
we take a bus to. Can you pronounce that one?
Szewski? Who knows? Yes, it's a...
Well, there's two. This is all the whole name.
Szewski Krumlov.
Yeah, that's where we're going next, and that's another.
Czech Krumlov or something.
That's another bus.
That's in the Czech Republic, is that correct?
Yes.
Because the rest of the trip we're in the Czech Republic.
Then we take a third bus to Delk.
Okay.
Oh wait, or is that a 2 bus? That's the second bus. Sorry.
Okay.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. I don't know.
So we're public transportation.
There's four things there, and I think I only booked 3. I think I better go back and.
You better have a look at that.
better-
Good thing we're reviewing it.
Yeah.
So, but after we turn in the car in,
Where we turn?
in Basel, you were just saying.
Yeah.
That's the last car of the trip?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're spending a lot of time we end up in Prague, and then we fly from Prague to Copenhagen, partly because that's where our flight home is, but our flight home is from there because it's the Norwegian air credits and everything.
Well, the Prague to Copenhagen's Norwegian credit.
Yes.
And the cheap flight to Europe was flying
Into Copenhagen.
San Francisco to Copenhagen, change over to London, but coming back it's just direct Copenhagen.
And then
to
we
San
also
Francisco.
take Norwegian, I assume, from Copenhagen to Morocco. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
It seems like there's another one. Oh, London back to Copenhagen
Yes.
is Norwegian. Copenhagen to Morocco is Copenhagen, and
Is
Prague
Norwegian.
to Copenhagen
Yes.
is Norwegian.
Yes. Okay. All right. Well, talking about it is getting me even more excited. Anything else we want to say about this?
Oh, it's going to be one of the best ever, I think.
I think so.
No,
too.
I really, it's just,
Weather's going to be interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
it's blowing and snowing here in Reno right now. I think it's right around 30 Fahrenheit right now, and I assume it'll be warmer in Morocco. But
in the rest of it,
could be pretty cool
especially
still.
that first part, it's unpredictable because it can be you know, it
Warm?
can be almost spring-like or it can be winter.
Yes.
Either one. We've experienced both at that
Yeah.
March
Yep.
period in Spain and
Yep.
southern France.
All right. Well, the next video, I guess, will be from London, probably.
What? We're going to do a video? Oh, you're going to do videos as you go?
We are going to do videos as we go, dear.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Good.
Whatever you want there.
Excellent. Good answer, dear. All right, all. We're looking forward to having you follow along. It always adds to the trip to know that our friends and family are all watching what we're doing. Thank you.
Not just friends and family.
Friends and family and our subscribers. Absolutely.
Yes, you have an international audience.
I do. It's quite cool.
Yes.
We do. We do, yes.
And it's growing day by day.
It is. It is. We're up to like 165 subscribers. So
No,
if
I
you-
thought it was 149 last.
Well, if you haven't
Time I
subscribed, please subscribe. This is so much fun
You're
seeing how
kidding
this
me.
all evolves.
65.
Yeah.
Wow.
And keep trying to get them better. We have new microphones and all sorts of fun things. So
I'm impressed. That's all I can say. I'm impressed.
we've done.
I'm in
we-
awe
oh,
of
right.
your abilities.
Yeah. Okay. Until we'll see you in London. Bye bye.
Bye.